Quote Cartel meeting, man. What's that word, bro?
Oh man, it's take on. You know what's going on.
Man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, since the last time I got up with you, I seen you got back up with Breezy, bro. What you was on? Y'all was OT?
Yeah, man. Boston, we was out there in DC. Got like 3 shows in the DMV. Them was all busting on video. I thought they was gonna be drier. Like by you go to the first to the third show, you like, man, it ain't no way all these bitches gonna be sold out. But them it was all crazy. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. You said all them bitches was still buzzing though?
Yeah, all them bitches was busting. They was cracking. Like everyone, the second and third ones was cracking like, you know?
Yeah. But I was finna say, so with on the female side though, it's like it's just endless sea of women coming through that just endless, huh? Just every variety of them.
It's so many hoes, bro. Like I ain't even gonna lie, like he brought like I feel like the show was like 70% like real like 70% on Steve, like you know what I'm saying?
You ain't get to see him do his famous photo shoots with the chicks and get the bed.
Nah, it's so crazy because I was seeing all that shit and I haven't seen him do one of those like personally. So it's funny. That's crazy you asked that because I've never seen that on BD. Like I ain't never seen it before. But also I do like I don't know if he do that before the shows, after the shows, like. I don't know, like, do you know that? Like,
I thought it was like shit after the concert. You know how much, but he probably can't do that. He's so big. He gotta be surprised.
I know they'd be after the concert actually, because we after every concert, like we basically like had like they at every stadium they set up like a lounge area after the show somewhere in the stadium, and we be chilling there till like probably 12:30 at night, and then we go to like wherever like club after party they done booked them for. And like that, so I know it ain't after the show, and I always come like right before he finna perform type shit, cause you know the show really started at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, so he don't perform till like 8:30, so really you would be on that bitch just like it's a lot of standing up too, so like cause we usually in the visor section, like we is in the visor section, which is like our own section in the middle of the stadium, and it's a lot of standing up for BD. It's a lot of standing up, and so it just be a lot of just standing up. So you don't want to come in that bitch too early, so the gang how we'll do it, we'll usually bop in the show and be in the stadium, at like 8. You know what I'm saying? 8 something, and then we'll be out there for folks to perform. We usually spend the time before that, like getting in and all that type of shit. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, so I know that's got to be experience, all them different women, man. And that
it'd be so many, I'm talking about so many, bro, like, it'd be so many hoes.
Man, so, yesterday, some horrible news. Drop, bro. Rest in peace, THF, Bayzoo. He lost his life tragically. I want to say something about that. First of all, did you know Zoo personally? You knew him?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, Zoo. So I want to say this, like he passed away, in a kind of similar way of Melly, like they both etched in stone to the fans of the drill culture from that live that they did where they was like, tweaking with each other and shit like that. And it's like they deaths kind of parallel each other in my opinion. I want to get your take on that. So it's like both of them was allegedly like Melly, they say Melly was kind of had tension with them guys over there. He went to the party anyway.
Right.
Now with Zoo, they say he got tension, you know what I'm saying? And then he just moving, kind of in a way where it's like he don't, you know what I'm saying? Because they had released the video, you know what I mean? It was kind of like, it was horrible, but it was like he didn't see it coming. They just, you know what I mean? It was like blindsided. So it's like, I want to get your take on that, like as far as like, do you feel like sometimes steppers, they get too comfortable in the trenches and they feel like, they just, you know what I mean? They let their guard down. Like, what's your take on that,
I mean, a lot of people tell me I be too comfortable in the rack, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I actually just got done. I ain't even gonna say arguing, but a fan, like a lot of fans, when the shit, bro, the news broke, they just like, bro, you gotta get out of Chicago and hurry up and leave. And I ain't gonna lie, that's blowing me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I know like a lot of fans probably see me say that, like, bro, they just trying to look out for you type shit. But like, I be trying to tell this story about me getting shot out of town so much, bro, because people be thinking that like leaving equals like some type of safety. Like it don't, bro. Like that shit just don't. Like you can go like leave your hometown. Look at what happened to Duty Low in the A. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got shot in the A. Like this is Atlanta where a lot of people from the rack tend to move to for these reasons. Like trying to be safer, trying to change their circumstances and get out of this Chicago shit. Then you go to these other cities and the same occurs or can occur. You know what I'm saying? So, like leaving all the time, bro, don't equal safety. Like, look at all Vaughn moved. He got killed out of town, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like even when they moved and before, like they moved and basically had to pop them off out of town. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't think about all these things that occurred out of town, bro. They just be thinking OT just such a safe place and filled with suburban areas and shit like that. No, it's a lot of shit that can happen in these other cities too. What I think though, like, is like, you know, you could just, I don't know, bro. Like, you know, like sometimes, bro, like with me, I'ma just keep it personal. Like with me, bro, like I try to be like a computer. You know what I'm saying? Like if I watch a certain thing happen, I try to like put that in my head and be like, all right, don't do that, or don't go about that like that, or don't move that way, go to that spot type shit. So, excuse me, but I be thinking like certain times, bro, we just all need to be computers, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know when you done did a lot of gangster shit out here, bro, sometimes you do probably get complacent or feel like niggas won't play or nigga won't do this, won't do that, or shit won't happen, or this might never go down, or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so on J Money, it's like how I be looking at shit. It's basically like I don't think that he got too comfortable or they got too comfortable. I just feel like you go so long without like showing you or like people being on anything like that. I think it's natural you like let your guard down. I don't even think it's on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking like, say for instance, bro, like I know a lot of niggas, right, that used to carry their gun everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then like they went so long with nothing happening, they stopped carrying their gun everywhere. They'll bring it out this time, don't leave it that time, and then when you leave it, something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I don't even want to say like, oh, that person who left his pipe, he just got complacent. It's just like he went so long without nothing happening. It was like natural. He like, man, I'm bringing this motherfucker outside, risk going back to prison for nothing. I'm gonna just leave it this day. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably like how Zoo and Melly were. Like they went so long, everybody stuff scared of you, or you know, like you on go and it's nothing really to be on go about, or it's nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? You probably like just let your guard down, like without even really like thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really what happens, folks. On Steve, like I don't even like on phone. Like I don't think it was even on purpose. I just think you go so long doing anything and nothing is happening, your guard probably naturally let down. You be like, man, this shit ain't it ain't up like it used to be, or like.
Or what about like different areas? Because sometimes like the shit that happened with Memo600, them, they was downtown or wherever they was thinking they was cool. He was like in the Mexican, like it was like a little village. I think that's like a more of a Latino neighborhood, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, do you think that played a part too? Like sometimes when you in a different area where it's like you probably ain't thinking motherfuckers gonna see you over there. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But yeah, that's rough though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you probably do get comfortable with you in other places too, where it ain't really like yo beef over here type shit. Like that's probably natural too, like cause you feel like you ain't gotta watch over your shoulder, your ops all the way on the other side of town, shit like that. But I don't know, man. Like I'm just learning from a lot of shit because it's just like, because I be feeling like some shit just natural. Like if you from where you from, if you went on the other side of the city or somewhere, you know these niggas don't hang, be, or dwell, you would probably naturally, like not even on purpose, but naturally feel safer.
I'm finna run over here to the store.
Like you will feel safer over there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't expected to run into nobody or no problems over there.
Yeah.
It's just like normal shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do that like you said, the fans was getting on your ass and shit. Do that put something in your mind though? Is okay, you ain't gonna move. Do that make you like, okay, next time when I'm going somewhere where I think I'm cool, I'm gonna be my own point? Do that down trigger shit in you like that? You just feel like you already got it down pack how you moving.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if that's what it is, you got it down pat how you move it. Yeah, all right, for sure. So let me ask you this. So, man, bro, I seen this shit with J Dog, Limit. You know what I'm saying? Like he passed away. Rest in peace to him. Now on the internet, they were saying that he got into a fight with somebody in his hood. You feel me? That's what they were saying. They got the bumping. But then fast forward, we see them releasing clips of a person wielding 2 bangers out there, you know what I mean? They alleging that it was their homie, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had heard an incident with you one time when you had to up the move and get off your block or some shit, like, you know what I mean? I think Shark had told me that and I asked you to too. But it's like, can you go have a one-on-one with a nigga in your hood these days? That shit out, like, you know what I mean? Dude had 2 bumpers.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on who the 2 niggas is that's got the confusion or got the confrontation going. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you bumping with a nigga you don't love, respect, he one of your crowd, he one of your circle, y'all just share the same block, yeah, it can go that way. You know what I'm saying? But if you in your real brother, nigga you used to sleep head to feet with and all that type of shit bump, yeah, it can be a fight. I know niggas who fight and it was like, I didn't have to do that on my block. Like 2 of the guys, we really had to bump, but it ain't no we could really do about it but box. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't got that respect for a nigga or you don't give a fuck if he live or die, you will naturally take it to guns, bro. Cause I feel like even fighting a nigga is a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we don't got to do this. We can box on phone. You know what I'm saying? That's a respect thing that you got for that man. So when a motherfucker just take it to guns, it just show you like, man, like,
ain't no respect.
You know, it ain't no respect. It ain't no real love there. You know what I'm saying? And even if we from the same hood, it could be like that, folks.
So that same hood shit don't mean shit for real.
No, hell no. Especially 2025, no. It used to mean something, I guess, back when I was a shorty or when you was coming up, used to mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's like committing treason, folks. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, bro, you can do something like that and your hood and your crew will still love you and this will be the same on BD. Like, it ain't even just, it's like everybody on that type of time now.
Yeah, that's treacherous. So, let me ask you this. I was speaking on No Limit. I had seen Herbo and Bag. They had collabed and shit. Like, you got a son or whatever. Is you with your baby mama, or is like, do she got a significant other? If you not, because I want to ask, can you see yourself like collabing with a nigga that mess with your baby mama? I can't do it, even though it's like, it's cool. I ain't got nothing against him, but I don't want to kick it with you or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, you feel me? Hey, but like, I don't know, cause
they get some money though. I ain't not gonna hustle, but I'm just trying to get like, I don't know, like, you know what
I mean, bro, this my thing with it, right? Like, see, you gotta understand this. Like, it ain't like she left him for Moneybag Yo, or she got caught cheating with Moneybag Yo on her. Like, they don't got that natural bad blood a lot of niggas in the baby mama next be having. Like, usually when a bitch, when y'all broke up, it's cause you caught her cheating with dude, or like it was something that like made you build some type of hatred towards the nigga because of her. Like, her and our relationship ran its course. Bang. Ari moved on. I mean, her really moved on first, publicly at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, they separated. He moved on publicly first with Tiana. You know what I'm saying? Tiana. And on top of that, it's like, all right, she doing her thing, and we in the same, like, industry, folks. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
it ain't like this shit happened overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's like it took time for this to happen, bro. So it ain't like her should be looked at like, oh man, that was weird as hell. Like, bro, y'all, them niggas probably went years, like not speaking, not being on good terms, not doing music, all that shit because of this, folks. And they finally to the point where they can like get past that shit. Like, they ain't about nothing, bro. Like, I don't want my BM, folks. That's you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look like we beefing over bitch because I don't want my baby mama and vice versa. That's your girl. You know what I'm saying? I got what I got out of her, folks. So ain't no reason for me to not be making music with that's turned or popping or any of that, folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about the situation, man. Like, I don't really feel like people should look at it like, oh yeah, because really, like, I know people saying like he said certain little slick bars about her and songs and shit, but if it ain't directed, I don't respect it. For like, he must ain't go too hard because I don't feel like I've ever seen no, you know, like he probably was little shit, little jabs here and there, you know, probably thinking her want his BM still, but like, bro, that be all little shit. Like, men gotta understand, bro, like, niggas' pride be too in the way a lot of times, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But hold on, but that's the reason though. That's the reason that I don't fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be having egos and shit. It's like, why would I go? But they getting their money. I'm just saying that, but that's why my issue. But I get what you said.
But I feel like though, like both of them probably put their pride to the side as men though. Like, cause you know how niggas be G. Say for instance, like if that was happening to you, like you probably wouldn't fuck with dude. You don't want him thinking like, oh, he trying to, like he want to hang with me and shit. I'm fucking his BM. Like, it's a toxic situation. You know what I'm saying? They shit don't seem toxic at all. We co-parenting. You her new nigga and we in the same industry, gang. Like, we ain't finna keep bumping over her. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I feel like it'd be a lot of like unhealthy, toxic ass relationships that are or reasons why. Like, you probably wouldn't with your BM new nigga. You probably still want your family, or you probably still like don't want that nigga around your son, or you know, it's because that's a lot of niggas' excuse. Like, they don't know how to like visualize that. They pride be in the way. They don't want no feel like no other nigga raising my son, or like I want my BM. I don't want to be cool with a nigga she liking on. Like, but when you really don't have a toxic situation with your BM and y'all really done moved on, you can look at everything from a real point of view type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can look at it like this is a nigga she with. Like, as long as he ain't f***ing up my son or doing no bogus shit and he third around my baby folk, I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, he a great father, so I know he ain't around that bitch just like making it about another nigga being around my son. Everybody know that's my son. Everybody know I take good care of my son. When my son around you, you treat him straight, nigga, it's respect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't have him 24/7. He got to be with his mama and you go with his mama. So I got to be realistic, bro. That's another thing, too. I be feeling like niggas be having to be realistic when you know the situation not going to change. Yeah. What he going to do? Sit and beef with Ari about that shit for the next 5 years? They've been fucking with each other for a minute now. Like, you either got to get with like certain shit or you just battling against, you know, like what's really going on, folks. Like,
yeah, and I get it. It's like wasted energy, I get it though too. They is making money together. It ain't like they just kicking it for no reason. It's a bag involved, so I ain't mad at that. For real. It's like these days with the internet, the shock value of that alone, you get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna eat that up. You feel me? Then they both raw, so I get it. So, like I say, G Herbo, he had got caught, they had caught him in a club recording him vibing to the NBA YoungBoy song or whatever. People was making a big deal of it or whatever. Like, is he out of pocket for that? Or is like, do he got the, the right to do what he want to do? Why people make it, you know what I mean? Like, because divine connection, you get what I'm saying?
I mean, bro, I don't know why people make such a big deal out of, like, listening to the ops or niggas. Like, bro, and he already said in the interview he don't look at him like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Like, I'm different from niggas, so niggas probably look at my take as different. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, with me, bro, I listen to Duck. I listen to Young, Dutchy. Like, you listen to niggas. Sometimes niggas be hard, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. You gotta learn how to separate the people from the music sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, if as long as a nigga ain't in that bitch diss, you up in that bitch listening to a song where niggas just dissing your homies left and right. You know what I'm saying? But if you just listening to a you don't really fuck with right now or fuck with on that level music, I don't think you should be condemned for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I used to listen to them music. If they drop something hard and I like it, I'll listen to it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't have to separate the people from the music, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, we speaking about the music, you said you listening to the ops or whatever. You said you was like at a party one time with your guys. You like slipped up and like dissed your one of your homies. Like, what you was on, bro? Like, what happened with that? Like,
bro,
I seen you break it down, but like break it down over here,
bro. Like, okay, I was at a party. We was at a party in the hood. Bang. The party like yelling op and RP one of the guys at the same time. Like, they stop the music. Woo woo. RP woo woo type shit. So like we was just steady doing it. Like every 30 seconds we'd be like, oh woo woo. RP woo woo. Then like we did it like 4 times in a row. On and on. So I guess like in the midst of it, I just put it together, bro. Like I just put the shit together. Like I went, we supposed to be saying fuck a nigga and RP one of the guys. I done put it together and said fuck one of the guys. And then it's like, bro, imagine when we yelling this shit out, the music playing, but it'll stop and we ooh 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 ooh. The music start back. 30 seconds later, stop again. Ooh 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 ooh. So the 4th time it stopped, but I swear to God, bro, nobody said nothing when it stopped this time. I'm the only one yelled. That's what made it so crazy. Like the whole party like stopped talking, and I was the only one like, no, like I said it loud, like hard, like I was from Javo City or something. Like, motherfucker, that bitch like, who the fuck, like, bro, and the motherfucker that was standing next to me, like, bro, Lil Boo was mad as hell, bro. Mina was there. It was just all type of shit going on. So I'm like, damn, fool. Lil Boo, that shit was tweaking me out. Phone was really mad too on Lil Boo. Like, they was really mad.
Like motherfuckers had to separate motherfuckers and shit. We got to that point.
It wasn't none of that. Like, we was finna bump and nothing. But Phone was really mad. Like, damn, bro, you just said folks, like, and I couldn't even do shit, but be like, damn, why I do that, bro? Like, gee, Mina be laughing at that shit to this day. She think that's the funniest shit in the world, bro. When I told this story on stream, gee, the people, Funny was like, they thought that shit was, like, they laugh at it now, like, you really slow as hell. You really did that for real, like, but gee, they was mad. Gee, I swear to God, Lil Boo was acting, bro. He wouldn't even shake up with me for like a week, bro. Like, he was mad as hell for real. Like, he was blue, for
He was sad eyed. Hold on.
Gee, man. He was sad, like he wanted to do me or something on Steve. Like, but I know it, like, I'm exaggerating a little, but he was blue though. Like, he was blue, like, he was blue, dude. I ain't even gonna lie. I even felt bad though. Like, it wasn't even like it was just bad. And I was like, y'all doing too much or being too dramatic. Like, I was actually disappointed as well that I did that, bro. Like,
so you was disappointed in yourself?
I was hella disappointed, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I was hella disappointed, bro.
So you said, so I had, was ask you about D-Thing and you and Trigger, that's where it started at. Y'all was saying that D-Thing got back though, that's where it started at. But I wanted to get Mikey's side. I was asking him, he didn't speak on it. He said, you know, it was a mature response. But I asked him, like, y'all used to get along at a point. How did it get to where it got to? And his response was, they used to be GDs, G. Like, ooh, he started going off saying that. He had his point of view. Man. So what's your point of view when y'all separated? Was it just gang shit? Like, oh, they BDs over here, they GDs over there. It wasn't really that, well, you know what I mean? Like, what's your take?
Man, bro, like, that shit got nothing to do with all that. If we keeping it 100, all that BD, GD shit, bro, it didn't have nothing to do with, like, none of that, bro. On the guys, it was more about, like, niggas went they separate ways, folks. You know, like, bro, like, we was all hanging with each other, like, when we was young as hell before nobody was gangbanging, bro. It wasn't they flipped BD and none of that shit that made us into it. The ops, our block and the block we into it with, or the, like, two hoods that beef, is so close that like literally you can once you start gangbanging, you can end up on either side, bro. Like literally King Drive separates us from them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them lived on our side, then they mama moved 2 blocks over, which ended up being on that side. So by the time they got 13 years old, they was growing up with them niggas going to Sexton instead of going to Bessie Ross with us or Diet with us. I mean, the fuck is that school behind O Block? What the fuck? Why is it not coming to my head, folks? The little school behind O Block, you end up
in the cut right there.
Yeah. But I don't know why the fuck it's not coming to my head. I know this school like the back of my hand, but it's not coming to my head. But anyway, on the guys, folks, it be like shit like that. It just be like, man, like say for instance with like Yarmel and them. This was from the Calumet buildings. That building get knocked down, you move over there. Now you end up growing up with them on 51st, and now that just so happened to be later on down the line a hood we into these over here beef with. You know what I'm saying? You grew up over there, even though you was born and raised over here. When you was making your bones, it was over there. You know what I'm saying? So now you ended up you over on that side. You went to it with the niggas you used to grow up with, folks. And it ain't no BDGD shit. It's probably because your mama moved and she went over there, and you know all of that type of shit, folks. Like,
yeah, I often say it's BDs in they hood too. Like it's BDs in Gyro City, and it's like there's everything over there. There's some stones over there too, I think. So it's like it ain't just like on no gang shit.
mm-hmm.
I guess though, but it's like, but y'all hoods got along though. You said they'll move and not get along. Y'all Gyro City and 600 used to get along because
it's really not even Gyro City and 600 used to get along. It's the people who grew up and became Gyro City and 600 used to get along. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause when I think about it, like even with MOB, bro, like us, like even before it was a full-fledged war, we never really got along with them, bro. Like we ain't never get along with them. You know what I'm saying? But like it was from down there that was like we got along with. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Brian, Scrap, got along with him. Booger, before them whooped him at the party, we was getting along with him. Duck, we used to get along with him. You know what I'm saying? The hoods they end up becoming later down the line is what, and the hoods we end up becoming later down the line is what didn't get along. Us as people got along with each other. Me and Lil Mikey got along. On BD, our hoods didn't get along. On phone them. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's shit like that, bro. Like before we was all gang banging, we got along with each other. When we decided to become street niggas and we went to this block and that block, them blocks didn't jam. Right. And that's what it was, bro. It ain't really got shit to do with nobody flipping BD or GD or nothing, because a lot of niggas flipped BD. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas that was BD stopped claiming BD or basically flipped GD too, because they was on the other side. They was in tour with most of the BDs. So when Lil Mikey say shit like that, he's like, you gotta call your own niggas out too, because a lot of y'all over there BD and from our building or from our side. And y'all went over there, and now when the war went up, y'all niggas stopped claiming BD. Y'all flipped or stopped shaking up BD and all that shit. Y'all didn't want to look like one of them on phone them. Like you had like Lil J, he BD, but Lil J them niggas tried to invent some insane BD shit because they didn't want to be BD because they was in tour with us. You know what I'm saying? Right. They was in tour with the BD, so they tried to make another avenue of some gang shit, and that's where that shit came from. Yeah. Bro.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense though. Okay, so now I also saw you breaking down one time, Kiddo. You was saying like, I know y'all like arch rivals, we ain't arch rivals, but you really don't really you don't really f with him. But one time I interviewed him, he had like said like he was fucking with you like on your streaming and he like, I fuck what he doing, it's positive, da da da. You know what I'm saying?
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So it's like, but I don't know. I know it's probably some street shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's like at the end of the day. You know, you said Shreddy was off his rocker a little bit, and you got to think for people like him because he a bug in the sense you were saying something like that. So it's like, you know, we see how he coming about his hood and shit. He like real, you know, he repping his hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we see that. Now, I had spoke behind the scenes to him like, and they was like telling me like, you know, motherfucker, see Kiddo is a motherfucker like, man, pre-boy, a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, he just came home. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, people don't really hear people speaking on pre-boy a lot. Like, did y'all know him growing up and shit too? Like, or he was a year younger or something.
I mean, we all know each other, folks. Like for the most part, you know, some niggas ain't seen certain niggas in a amount of years or been around niggas too much, but as a group, as a whole, a lot of us know a lot of them, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew a few Young Money niggas before because niggas used to go to like Diet before. Like Diet was on 50. It's still a school right there, but it ain't open on BD. But that was before that was like our territory. A lot of the guys, D-Thang went to Diet. Nate from Gyro City went to Diet. Sosa went to Diet. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these niggas, a lot of the guys went to the Diet where them niggas went to school at too. A lot of them went to Phillips, Dusabu, Dunbar, like that, like on BD. So yeah, niggas know on BD for sure.
So would you like how you categorize Kiddo as a bug? Like motherfuckers say Shreddy worse than Kiddo. Like you would, what was your take on that? What would you say? Like
I don't know about being worse than Kiddo for like
more of a just a hot head or whatever.
No, I don't know about worse.
Because he seemed calm. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like
Kiddo,
I ain't gonna lie, cause being worse than him would be like really like condemning his little brother Pre-Boy and saying like he just. Like being worse than Kiddo is like unfathomable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't even on no dick riding with Kiddo, but I just know him personally. I just know like he a bug. Like he even more. I feel like off his like he different than Melly, folks. Like Melly was overly gangster. You know what he did. I ain't gotta say it. But if you know Melly personally, like Melly is he don't like he not no nigga that like you could look at him and be like, yeah, shorty ain't got it all. You know what I'm saying? Like. He got it all. He just know how to bust his gun and he know how to do what he do. He not slow or nothing though. Like I really think Kiddo like, and I ain't saying slow like short but slow. I'm saying like he don't got it all, folks. Like on BD he a tweaker, folks. Like some niggas is tweakers. You both could be savages, both could have bodies, all that, but he a tweaker. On BD he's a tweaker. Like you calm, you approachable, like. Damn, they don't know you a gangster until you gotta show him on BD. But him, you gonna know like off the rip. Fuck with him on BD. So that be that type of shit on BD. Like Pre-Boy, I don't want to call him worse than his big brother type shit. Now he probably, you know, he get wild and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So if he could get on his brother level as far as some getting wild type shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like me saying he worse than Kiddo, Kiddo is a tweaker, like. And I'm not saying that to hype him up or nothing. I just done had a lot of battles with him. A lot of like that's what we used to do, for. I'm telling you, like we used to do that back in the day. Like I know Shorty personally. He just niggas like him, Rockhead folk. They was like different type of tweakers, folk on BD.
Yeah. All right, so no, I had seen King Yellow. He had recently did an interview out there with Capone, and he was speaking on King Von and Lil Durk. He said he felt like Lil Durk let King Von, you know, bring him down into like a dark place, you know what I mean, and like, you know, drag his career down and all that. And he like gave his explanations, like he was saying, like he gave like a long take. What you think about that? Like, is there like some truth in that, or do you feel like, cause you know, Durk was kind of, he wasn't really, his music wasn't as aggressive at a point, you know what I'm saying? He was like more getting into his, you know, pop shit for a minute. Then it's like he got back into the drill shit, and it's like everything was like, it seemed like it went tumbling down after the years, bro.
Man, what the fuck Yellow be on, folks? Like, I swear to God, he is a tweaker, folks. Like, he don't never hold back. Like, I think that's why he get booked for interviews so much. They know they, like, when they present a certain question to him, he really go tweak on it. You know what I'm saying?
The point, hold on, yeah, you're right. I want to ask you this, though. I'm going to let you finish your thought, but I'm going to clarify this. He said how the take he gave, it made sense. That's what I want to say. That's why I'm asking.
I feel what he's saying, but I'm just saying, like, whenever, like, Yella say something about them, bro, like, he don't even fuck around. Like, he like, go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it could look like that from where Yella's sitting, folks. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of who was, like, Durk fans or listen to his music prior to Von getting out and getting on, you could probably see, like, oh, his music even changed. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's more of a product of Von making drill like big again. Like that's why I be giving Von his credit for that. Like I feel, cause I was a rapper. I was rapping when like drill was low key becoming like a
like I want to say an afterthought, but it was just becoming like, man, y'all still rapping about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was like singing, doing auto-tune. That's when the out west music was starting to bang, and they was doing different type of bopping music and all that type of, like, was low-key looking at drill like destruction music, for like, man, y'all has been rapping about that shit forever, bro. Like, do something else. You know what I'm saying? Low-key, that's how niggas was looking at it. It's like when Von came home, he like made drill, as far as the drill, like rapping that way, he made that shit back to thing. Like, so you know how like you wear certain shit, he be like, bro, that shit ain't even in style no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop wearing that, fool. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe somebody wear it, or it become a trend again. Now that shit you was telling me I need to throw away a year and a half ago. Now you like, bro, you ain't still got that woo shirt? They back wearing that? Like, I mean, motherfuckers was making trues not a thing. Now motherfuckers back wearing trues. If you would have had some trues on 4 years ago, they would have been like, bro, yo ass. You feel me? Now trues back. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what really it was, bro. Drill, and I remember these conversations, bro. Drill was going any way. Like, they was looking at it like, man, you know what I'm saying? Do something else. Like, that's the only trick you got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, shit, drill was it, folks. So once Von made it back hot to do that on BD, I feel like everybody was doing it. Durk wasn't the only one back rapping like that. It was a lot of niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas started rapping a certain way again once Von made that cool again, folks. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of people probably gonna watch this thinking I'm giving Von too much credit, just go back and look. Like, this when I was really rapping, bro. Like, it was to a point where that was even on my mind, like, man, how to, like, making different type of music, making different type of sound, making that type of shit. That shit was even on my mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers just was like acting like they was tired of hearing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was one trick ponies on BD. How many times y'all gonna make a different version of the same song? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that's really what it was for.
Yeah. So you know, now the Feds alleging they put out there that they caught him with an Apple Watch or something allegedly. They put out there they saying that they got a witness gonna come forward to testify that he supposedly put out a hit on some members from O Block based on them not sliding for Von and all this type of shit. This was going on the vlog. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how, is that far? I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Like, that shit sounds crazy. Like,
it definitely sounds crazy. I mean, shit, like, I swear to God, bro, I think I'm just different than everybody else when they be coming to a lot of shit people be concerned about. Cause like how I be seeing the blogs, clout chase, anything to do with his name, it literally be making me like uninterested in a lot of the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, cause I feel like how they be working, the feds and the blogs, they'll make a post, man, Lil Durk farted in jail. Like everything to do with him becomes a topic, bro. So it be like I be having to really like see what's worth even reading or what's really I should just keep scrolling. A lot of time when I see Durk name in the blogs, folk, I just keep strolling. I don't even really, cause I know like they be turning anything into content about him. Like, so a lot of this shit don't really be newsworthy or it don't really be important for, or it be like hearsay shit that like a motherfucker need to just wait till the facts come out. But they making stories about rumors and hearsay and shit. So a lot of the shit I really don't be knowing. I heard about the Apple Watch folk, and I mean I could believe that, folk, because you know in jail you can get a lot of shit, and when you a nigga like him, I'm pretty sure you can get basically anything you want. Mm-hmm. But like, as far as him planning to get whacked from the old, I don't know if I believe that, folks. Like, I just don't. I don't know, like, the evidence they have for that theory. They might feel like they got some shit that really indicate him. But I don't be knowing how much I believe a lot of that shit, bro. Like, because I don't know, like if you Von Mans, folks, why the fuck, like, I don't know, man. Like, you wouldn't want to harm nobody from his hood or no shit like that. Like, you know, that's how I would move. Like, this my homie, this is block, like. And a lot of these niggas I grew up with too. So what I'm gonna do, like, kill I used to love, or I love, or like that's affiliated with us? Like, no, we got enough dead homies. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would think and how I would be about shit like that. I don't know if that's his MO, but I feel like he would be on the same type of shit
with that. So I don't know, folks. And if that is true, I guess he had enough, or he might have know something that we don't know right now about nothing. But I don't know, man. I don't really believe that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just wait till it really come out about all that real shit.
Yeah, that shit, dude. Yeah, that shit sounds crazy. Like, damn, they making it seem like he the Grim Reaper, man. That's how they paint it. Like, damn, he just want to get how y'all making it seem. But yeah, for sure. But man, speaking of motherfuckers just getting booked or whatever, or being booked, you know, Bitedown just recently got convicted or whatever. You know, I don't want to say is that still your guy or whatever. I mean, I know y'all from the same area or whatever, but it's like, do that affect you in any way that you just got time where it's like y'all been gone 10 years or whatever? It was like,
I mean, bro,
like,
I'm not. I can't say. I'm like, me being honest with you right now, I can't say I'm surprised by that. Mm-hmm. Like when you know what I know about Bitedown shit. Yeah. Like, bro, Bitedown had a all woman state attorney, like it was all women going against him. Like, even when he first caught the case, I remember when I first came home, when I talked to him, he told me, like, nigga, in the preliminary, when the DA was reading off his charges, she was crying. Like, she was crying. You know what I'm saying? So he had a bunch of women that was like sentimental for this case, and what the how graphic it was. You know, you go to trial, that's what everything come out, bro. Like the pictures of the scene, the bloody walls, and the pictures of the bodies and all that, bro. And the people that's watching, they women, they sentimental, they got a certain attachment to this charge, this case. So I could like see like how hard that'll be. That'll be hard with a bunch of men jurors and state attorneys, but like women like who reading charges off and crying, and like this type of case versus women, and one of the girls being pregnant with a kid, all of that with women and kids involved, bro. It's an uphill climb. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not shocked by what happened. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you take stuff to trial, people always tell you it's like a 50-50 chance. Like, you could be out tonight or you can never come home again after today. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I know all the logistics and details that I know, I knew it was going to be an uphill climb to come up out of this situation, folks. So it ain't really like it really changed nothing on video. That wasn't like a heartbreaking, like, detail or like news that broke. It was more like, damn, like, shit, you was really preparing, hoping for the best, but you was already prepared for the worst. He been locked up 10 years. Or it was 2020. Yeah, he been locked up 9 years. So, you know, you could just like, it's like he been gone. So it ain't really like, it's a shocking thing. Like, man, bro, he was booked for 2 years. We thought he was gonna be like, bro, this shit been going on 9 years. Like, it feel like he already got lost to the system. Damn near, like, how long folks been gone without coming back home? Yeah. It feel like he had already like been through this already on BD. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 years in, motherfucker already been in prison for 5 years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
So it's definitely like one of those things was like, man, I definitely get it, for like, it wasn't really no shocking thing to me.
And I was gonna add too. I saw an interview 16 shot him deal with the female who lost her life, rest in peace. I guess the baby mama, her brother, and he was saying like it was a surviving victims. Like, so I'm imagining it was witnesses too. So you got all that shit.
The mama survived and her friends survived.
So if they alleging this, and then there's all this evidence. You're right.
It was a lot. It was just a lot, bro. That's what I'm saying. It was hella a lot on BD. It was hella a lot.
Yeah. Man, I just saying, you know, Shark just rebanned Memo. Like, you seen they had their little, back and forth and shit, bro. Like, folks just rebanned and shit. And it's like, what's to that though? Like, with their little energy and their dynamic, is like,
man, bro. I just stay out of their business, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it just, you know, I understand both sides, whatever they got going on. I just stay out of their business, folks, because they got the energy to keep going. Like, I don't be having energy for all the internet shit with like all of that. For they got the energy to keep going, but I would wish they'd tire out. It's like when you watch your kid be bad all day, like please tire yourself out so you can take a nap. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I be looking at for them. Not like kids, but it's just me wishing that they get tired of the shit they're doing. They just get tired until they just stop doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the older I get, I'll be realizing a lot of shit don't even be like worth doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I swear to God, everybody get their turn to like reflect, bro. And a lot of shit, you gonna think back and be like, that was lame. You know what I'm saying? Of me, or I should have did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I don't even move like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was having this conversation with my sister one day. Like, she was telling me like, when she used to be on the internet arguing with bitches on live and shit, like, you know, girls get into it, they going live, talking about each other, and she, you know, she was like, she got clout, so her shit was going to YouTube and all that shit. Like, she just like, she say like every now and then she watched that shit and just be like cringed about it. Like, this behavior is just so like beneath me. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I did it and it already hit the world, but it's just like, you gotta learn from this shit or you went through it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I be wanting niggas like, y'all, folks them been beefing for like years now, doing a little back and forth. Like, I want them to get a chance to one day reflect and just be like, bro, that was lame as hell, or like, this goofy shit, I don't even move like this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was telling Shark that too. Like, I had talked to him, we was talking about a lot of shit. And I was just telling them like certain little shit, giving them pick-me-ups and shit. Not like on no like tweaking with them shit, just, you know, homie to homie, just telling them the game, because I've been in this shit longer than him. You know what I'm saying? And I know like when you come in new, like a lot of games that get played in this shit you ain't aware of yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just putting you up on game about the games people play so you can like know how to move in the future. You know what I'm saying? So with this shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they little situation, man. Hopefully they just get tired of woofing at each other and they just leave it alone.
Yeah, so, cause that's why I was gonna go with it. Cause you see, I just brought up the J Dog situation with No Limit. That was supposed to be somebody in his hood. That's what they putting out there. And then, you know, it's like I was just talking about fighting. So it's like, they street niggas. Is it like, is it gonna die down or will it escalate? Like, you think they gonna chill? You think they both could be reasoned with or nah? You know?
Man, I don't like. I mean, I would hope that they could just like, if that's the way they can settle it, if they could agree up on that, I would hope so. You know what I'm saying? But I don't ever think their situation will turn that type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like going that extra mile. But I mean, like, bro, brothers fight. Like when I was coming up, that was like a rite of passage. That's what's like not happening no more. I feel like, cause I feel like, bro, niggas that ain't never fought they homies, you get to a certain age and you will look at a nigga fighting a nigga at that age like, hell no, nigga, I'm shooting you. But like, if you grew up on brothers fighting and homies bumping, like, if y'all get into it later in life, like, it ain't gonna be no weird thing on your brain, or like, you ain't gonna be thirsty to like hop and go to the next thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to the next extent, because you come from fighting your homie if you got to, or like two brothers getting off on each other in the back, going to the back, having a 2 minute, like, you come, like, I come from that, bro. Like, me and M Thing done fought before when we was shorties, like, we used to like, bro, we used the F box, like, back in the day, we used to like, spar with each other, like, that's a nigga, like, he don't want to say he was testing you, but he want to see, like, do you got hands? Like,
shadow
you know what I'm saying? We shadow boxing and shit. We I'm doing all that, like, throwing punches, but not trying to hit each other because we want to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going to happen when them niggas come? Can you be one of the niggas to fight with us, or you going to run? Like, that type of shit. Like, all of us used to fight when we was shorties, bro. Like, all of the guys, bro, we used to bump. But a lot of they ain't never did that. It's still a few that ain't never did that, so they don't got that on their brain, like, and that be missing sometimes, bro. Sometimes that be the little shit that separate going left and all the way left. Cause if two know they can fight and they can get this shit off their chest, they'll do that. They'll be used to doing that. But if you ain't never did that with each other, when y'all bump, y'all instantly get going to extra places this shit don't even need to go.
You damn, they got an irrational.
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like, I swear to God, bro, because you never fought them. So at this big age, you ain't finna be doing that. On BD, bro, we used to fight all the time. That was like literally like if we wasn't hoes or gang banging hard, we was literally shadow boxing with each other. We would get in the gloves. We fought in school, after school, on the block, in the crib. That's all we used to do, bro. I swear to God, bro. That's all we used to do, bro. Me and LA used to fight them that every day. Me and LA them fought before video shoots and everything. Folks did a video shoot, and we was fighting for real, like. And video shoot, folks shooting, we shooting on BD. We got scratches and marks all over our spaces and shit. We you know this what brothers do. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. Like brothers should be able to fight, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't. Everybody don't come from that.
Yeah, and then it be like sideline sometimes because with the with not to keep reverting back to no limit shit, but allegedly they were saying that it was a fight between two people, but another person came with guns. Now in that clip we seen with Memo. It was shorties in the background, blicked up, you feel me? The shark was on there, but it's like, I ain't wishing that, I'm just saying, but it's like people be on the sideline, like, could that be controlled or just like, that just, it just.
I mean, it could be controlled because the shorties that had them guns is, they 600 shorties, them not Memo shorties.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Them 600 shorties and like,
right,
and I know like, just to like, because I know that shit that happened with them was like, No Limit niggas did, you know, allegedly did it. So I don't want to say like, them 600 shorties like, don't turn on their own niggas.
That's what I was asking.
But like, four of them ain't got no dog in this fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't, cause I think like, the shorty that allegedly did that to dude, he was like, he had a dog in that fight. He was on one side, he wasn't on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So
that type of
like Lil Bro and them is like they 600. They was gonna be there with piped up whether Memo was out there or not. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, like when you're a shorty folk, little shit be like you gravitate towards because you see what they doing. Like when I was coming up and we finally got shorties, like the shorties always wanted to be with me on BD because they was like seeing like
you lit. You
I'm doing the shit that they want to do. Like they want to be getting high all day and every day and pouring up drink and like linking with hoes and going out of town. Like, but they shorties, they ain't got it going yet. So they want to hang with Big Bro and them who got it going on phone them. So it's like Lil Bro and them want to be with me because it's like shit. We wish we was doing this shit. Folks really do this shit every day. He on 10 Zans a day. We be want to do Zans. We be splitting Zans, folks. On BD, you know how this shit go, folks. So Memo got it going on. For them is rocking and flocking towards folks on BD because he living a life that they like to live too. On BD, they was really young at that point. So they probably 15, 14, 16, shit like that. They like that type of shit. So yeah, they was gravitating towards folks, but it wouldn't have never been if they would have got into it right then and there, for it would have been.
They just let them shoot they one.
Yeah. Ain't nobody out here that's finna, bro. First of all, Shark is like real live. Like he like a 600 like born raised blood in this shit. Like it's like 5 of them over there that's related on the block, folks. So it's just like me. Like it's like we over there. Like we got cousins from over there and anything. Like it's too much shit going on. So it wasn't gonna go like that, and it wasn't gonna go that way with Memo either. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, no, hell no, folks. They probably just get they one.
Yeah.
Folks them probably don't even need that though. I don't think they even need to go there, bro. A lot of shit don't even require all that. You could talk and it could just be that, bro. Like, you just holler at each other, niggas. 2 men talk, bro. I love talking to niggas who like, if we diffusing some shit, bro. I love having a conversation, folks. That should be cool as hell, folks. 2 men talking and not talking around each other, talking to each other directly. It ain't my homie and your homie talking. It's 2 niggas that had an issue coming together, talking directly and getting that shit understood and nipped in the bud, folks.
Ironing it out.
In
fact. I ain't gonna lie, like I just seen you in 16 and ironed it out. Y'all just, I was with my mama, y'all just went crazy with that shit. My mama, so with ironing it out doing the rack, though, it be kind of hard though, bro, because it's like, you know, we see first we had the unity movement where they still got it going, but we got the pushing peace and all that. That shit was like a real big thing. But then now we start seeing a lot of faces that's just falling, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of faces, bro. Like so, it's like it seemed like it's getting real. You know, it seemed like it's getting a little worse. You know what I mean? So it's like, do you think that motherfucker could really ever get to a point? Or it's like, cause we seeing the trend, it seems like it's getting worse. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, wait, let me see. Ask me this question again.
Okay,
bro.
so do you see motherfuckers being able to, you know, come together at a point, because, you know, we see it getting worse after the push of peace and the unity. We don't see it getting no better. Now we seeing the faces down. You know what I mean? It seems like it's, you know.
I mean, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be trying to live in the real. Like, and how I see it, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, that's one of the reasons why I be telling my you don't see me at the forefront of it, trying to even play like I want, it's not even that I don't want it. It's like me just trying to press the envelope, like do what J Mane do. Like I could do a lot of that type of shit, but I just feel like, bro, if I'm being honest with myself, it does little to nothing. Certain situations, it look cool and it's a good topic of discussion, or people can make content out of certain things when two niggas sit down, but like it ultimately does nothing, folks. Like little to nothing, because you can't control what the next man gonna do. Like a lot of, bro, you would sit down with it and then like watch that clip and on BD like do the total opposite of like say for instance, perfect example, when 16 did the interview with the BG Lil Pack and the
650 Lil Mike.
650 Lil Mike, right? Now them niggas was two oppositions on BD. You would think that type of shit would make a lot of people look and be like, man, if they could do it, we could do it. That shit went the total other way. You had mamas they got killed making posts like, oh, you sit down with my son down for this shit and da-da-da. You had hella niggas from each side of these blocks saying, oh, that was lame as hell, woo woo, you niggas is bitches. Like, it did nothing. You know what I'm saying? It did nothing, bro. It backfired. Basically, it was like niggas didn't learn nothing positive from that shit. Niggas ain't look at that shit and get inspired or nothing. They looked at that shit and was like, y'all for real?
Hoes,
like, y'all some hoes, bro. Like,
crazy,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas is bitches. Like, they done there gotta hang with each other. Then both of y'all blocks mad a little bit. Like, so it's like it be crazy, bro. Like it like you would do some shit trying to be real, and a lot of that shit'll get turned against you, bro. So it just fall on deaf ears, on Steve. So it's like, and 16 was telling me that, like I ain't even really whip all this shit at first, but you know he reading all the reactions and shit from everything, so he knowing like, man, bro, woo, like this what's happening, that's what happened. He was telling me this shit. I'm like, damn, like all that happened behind them sitting down with each other. He like, yeah, bro, like people was really blue, mad, tweaking. Like nobody really looked at that shit and was like, man, that was some thorough shit. Like everybody turned that into them being wild as hell, and people had hella questions and hella shit to say on BD.
Yeah,
so,
that is crazy. So so do you think that's just a Chicago thing where it's like people stuck in that mentality? Because the reason why I asked you that is because we see Thug and Lucci, they had like a beef, died, niggas got killed, mamas got shot. They together making songs, getting some money together. Is that just a Chicago thing, or you know, probably other cities too? But I'm looking at the
I don't think so, because even with that, I see a lot of people mad at that.
All right.
A lot of people that's close to them situations and those two entities is mad about that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of from Lucci end, you know, I'm tied in with the A.
Okay.
A lot of from they end is like, damn, bro, that was lame as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of niggas died, went to jail behind this shit you had going on with him. You know what I'm saying? And you out here like hanging with him in the club and acting like a lot of this shit that was going on, like nigga, you was just booked for probably getting on that with his homies and shit, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all was literally just in jail for beefing with each other. Y'all both were just fighting RICO charges, bro.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Light, both of them
So,
be
because of each other's blocks on BD. You know what I'm saying? And how deep this shit run. So a lot of the niggas that was looking at that shit was even like, damn, bro, like, so folks basically died for them. Folks basically got 50 years for nothing. He should have put his gun down and went and fucked the bitch if he knew you was gonna be out here making songs with the nigga who he was trying to go slide on you, folks. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like with me. I look at that as some real shit. Like, damn, they was able to do that. Them two of my favorite artists to come out the A. So like, I'm happy. I don't gotta feel like I gotta pick a side or like not even literally, but just music wise. Like, damn, bro, I gotta shoot Thug music over Lucci's or vice versa. Like, I'm happy that I can enjoy both. You know what I'm saying? Without feeling guilty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I always fuck with Lucci music, man. Like, I was fucking with Thug too a lot, bro, heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm me, a person with a real brain. I can see the play. I fuck with it. A lot of people, bro, they don't see shit that way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's not just a Chicago thing because really, honestly, when you look at any example that done did that in the last few years, I feel like it ain't for a lot of people. It didn't. For most of them, like, think about anybody out, even if you could name people outside of them that have sat down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't changed nothing. It might have changed y'all two's personal vendetta with each other, but it didn't change y'all. It didn't bring y'all hoods no closer to glory. It didn't bring the city no more closer to glory. You know what I'm saying? That was something that was able to do something just for y'all two that sat down and made amends, bro. And that's why I feel like I don't be really like trying to get in front of a lot of that shit, bro, because I feel like the whole push piece narrative is to try to like affect everybody and change the grand scheme of things. If we only doing this shit and this only stopping me from being the tour with him, like, it's like shit, me and him could just talk on the phone.
Yeah, you right.
We could just, hey man, look, you know that shit ain't about nothing. They got kids now, bro. I'm this age, you that age. We'll out be banned. It don't even gotta be no fat ass content creator visualization. It don't gotta be none of that. We doing this shit on camera in front of hundreds of thousands of people that's gonna watch, hoping that this has some type of impression on everybody. And it turns out this shit don't be having an impression on nobody.
Like, oh yeah, it'd be like it's kind of like a photo op. It seems like based on how the streets turning up. You know what I'm saying? It seems like motherfuckers tweaking. Now I want to ask you this, like, cause you know I was just speaking on Zoo earlier in this interview, but you know they released that tape. Earlier I had a couple days prior to that I had saw them release a tape of a shorty from out west, Filer. Shorty's bounced out the car and he was on the scooter. You seen that shit?
Yeah, no, I ain't see that.
Yeah, it was like they bounced out the car, he was on the scooter, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of, so it's like, releasing these for content, like how you feel about people circulating these pictures or these videos of people losing their life for content and for, you know what I mean, likes and shit like that? Is that out of pocket or you feel like it is what it is, it's part of the game?
I mean, I guess it's part of the game now. I don't want to be making people feel no type of way because honestly, how I be feeling, bro, people be already... I be feeling like a lot of these people, bro, cause like, G, even when you do something, say for instance, G, the content the videos be coming out the day after niggas die. That ain't the police sending that, bro. That's somebody who got the footage from the person who worked over here, like maybe a mother who worked at the grocery store or at the such and such. They went and watched the shit, cause you know, say for instance, the nigga get killed at Walmart. Like the motherfuckers that work at Walmart that was on shift, they got the motherfucking means to watch that shit. And when the police come and when shit like that happen, they going to watch it. And for all we know, what I be think happening is, bro, because even if you want to go like through the police, you gotta request it. This shit don't happen overnight.
Yeah, you right.
You can't get on motherfucking something overnight from them. You gotta wait. That's a process. When a motherfucker got the video and folks been dead 17 hours, that shit came from... Oh, who worked there? They went and watched it later, 3 hours after it happened, and they did this.
Yeah.
The whole time it's playing on the screen in the security room, they like, woo. Then you know what they go do? Give it to one of these blogs. We all from the rack follow the same Chicago blogs, so they give it right to one of them or they sell it.
The bitch get the search
and as soon as the blog get it, then it's out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like if anybody wrong, it'd be the motherfuckers that's really like working these places or like got access to this footage, and they be so thirsty to put the shit out and not even really thinking like...
Consider people family.
Yeah, like motherfuckers be quick probably, because you know, bro, TMZ do that shit all the time. Boy, they be paying my top dollar for certain shit that nobody never seen, and they the only one got it, and they the source. That shit sells, bro.
Yeah.
So a motherfucker be doing that all the time, bro, and it happens on the lower level as well, bro. I do feel like as a person who is doing that, and you a civilian, you do gotta be mindful though, because people, bro, like gotta grow up. Kids gotta grow up one day. Like that shit that happened to TP4, his kids gonna see that one day. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna grow up on the internet, and that shit gonna be on YouTube. His daughters that was standing there gonna have to revision them 10 years ago when they was 5 and shit like that, and that type of shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to go through that, bro. And it's like when people don't think about that type of shit, that's what really kind of affects me a little bit. It just be like everybody be so thirsty to put the content around and shit, but like it's gonna get back to the people involved. It's even motherfuckers' mamas, bro. Like I watched that shit happen to T-Roy on camera, and they was putting that shit on. I'm like, damn, bro, his mama gotta see her son die. She already lost his other 2 brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the footage came out after HK got killed, so now it's like she's still grieving from her last youngest son getting killed. Now the footage all of a sudden coming out of what happened to her middle son. Like, it's just like she just never got a break, and I felt so sorry for her when all of that shit was coming out. Like, just thinking about so much, folks. Like, and it's just that type of shit. You be like, damn, bro. Like, why y'all couldn't keep that shit to y'all self, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like. Cause I could tell, bro, I'm telling you, it's a process. If for some shit to happen and the footage come out the next day, that's people on hand that got the access to that footage doing it right then and there, bro.
Yeah, and then Zoo, he famous basically. Like he basically Durk, like, you know what I mean? He famous. They all that Zoo.
They what? Yeah, boy, I got that footage, boy. What? They probably could sell that for a good 2,000. Like, boy, you gonna be the first one to post this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some money, you right.
Hell yeah, and you know they ate off that.
Yeah, that shit. Now I want to, we talk about you had spoke on TP right now. He had lost his life out west tragically. Then we just see the shit with Bayzoo. They say that was out west too. I thought they said that's like the west side.
Like
too.
Little Village is like I don't want to claim it's like out west, southwest type. It's like
I had seen Truth Teller reporting on he was calling it out west. He said he used to live over there. I don't know, you know what I mean? But the point I was making was that we hear about out south how crazy it is on the south side and over east and shit. But look out west, look how they you know what I mean? Like do you rock out there, like, or is it like you come?
I mean, I'm with out west, but I understand what out west, and then why like.
It seems like they getting wild over there.
They get wild, bro, and then like how a lot of shit happens out west, bro. That a lot of get like caught up out west because out west got like a weird relationship with out south. Like I feel like unless you a BD block, like some of the BD blocks, folk, they f with the BDs tough out south. But most of the 90% of the blocks out west. When they got out south ties, they don't give a fuck who you is. Like, cause out west, they basically, a lot of niggas out west serve niggas out south. Right? You buying coke, dope, pills, lean. A lot of these met out south niggas from them shopping with them. So they serve in the city. So I done met 2 niggas on this side and 4 niggas from that side serving. So now they pulling up on my block, getting for me, we getting close. They hanging, but I sell a few niggas that sell shit to niggas they don't like too. You know what I'm saying? So you would pull up on a block, I swear to God, G, like my sisters got real people out west, like, and they aware of like what's going on and what, like, who is who. So when they see certain, they be like, damn, like, y'all got him over here, y'all just had them over here, like, y'all can't be doing that. Like out west, it's mixy, bro, because they didn't grow up with us. They don't have our ops, our loyalty to us, like. You could
y'all just kicking it.
But we f with y'all though, but we not in tour with y'all ops though, cause we f with y'all. So if a nigga from y'all ops some way somehow get cool over here too, we just gonna have to learn how to manage this shit. on BD, which is not safe.
Right.
And then out west, they love to throw parties and niggas be thinking they locked in, they can come and they telling everybody pull up and not even considering like, oh, I just told such and such to pull up, boy. Ain't he into a woo wop bam? Or not even invested in our beefs like they should be, so they don't even know they putting two niggas that shouldn't be on the same block. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So our West be weird, bro, because they didn't grow up with our enemies, so they really can befriend them. Like, they'll fuck with us and fuck with them. On BD, I know a lot of blocks out there that like that, folks. On bro. Because they fuck with the BDs because they get money. And they know we have emotion, but the GDs be shopping with them, and some of them GD probably, so they fuck with them too. Like, for different reasons, we done all linked up with shit on bro. So it be mixy out west as far as that. That's one of the reasons why I be honestly staying from out west. Like, I fuck with folk them, but I don't want to pull up on y'all one day and the wrong niggas over here. You know what I'm saying? Or we over there and the wrong niggas over there. On bro, like, it's just certain shit that just you be like, man, hell no, I just gotta stay safe, bro.
Yeah, and even like with both of these situations, it seemed like it's like an instant. It seemed like they low got dropped. You know what I mean? But who knows? You know, there's just speculation. But it just seemed like that based on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine you just walking out the store and just random motherfucker.
Yeah, honestly, it could have been random, but that's why I be saying like, so many different people be out west. You probably thinking you ain't gonna see a motherfucker. And they is over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just be like, I don't know, man. Like, I be want to be places where I know what's going on on BD.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy. Like, when do you feel like when motherfuckers got like a target on them that people hunting you 24/7? Because this seemed like that on the outside looking in Chicago. It seemed like if somebody on you, you finna, you know what I mean? It seemed like it's gonna happen, bro. We see it time and time again. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's like, what's to that though? It's like, is motherfuckers hunt you 24/7 or is just opportunity? Like, what you think is just opportunity?
I just think that, bro, when you become a certain level of legendary out here, folk, that you gotta watch your back more than you really would even understand, because 90% of the world know you or the city know you, and you don't know 10% of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how many people you don't know everybody. You don't know close to everybody. But everybody know you because they be on YouTube or they listen to this person or they watch this, and everybody know who you are, bro. I went through this in the county. Like, you be in the county on your way to court, you in these bullpens, as soon as you walk in, everybody in the bullpen know who you is, and there's 100 niggas in this bullpen. You only know 5, and them 5 is your homies. Like, you probably don't even know that 5 that's your homies. It probably be 2 that's your homies, 2 niggas that you was booked with last time you was here, and you know them from that time, and it's probably 8 ops in this bitch, and you don't know they face, they all know your face. You know what I'm saying? Now you finna get rolled and shit, folks. Like, when you become a certain level of face card, it's like you could be at Walmart, and you could be in that bitch grocery shopping. Motherfucker walk past like, damn. Whole time they a nigga cousin baby daddy. They ain't even really got nothing to do with you, but they like, damn boy, I just seen woo woo boy's ass in woo woo. That done got around. Now I'm like, what? Oh yeah, Russian. Like, you all the time, you can't never think because you out the way that like you low. Cause you will never be low. I had to learn this. Like, it don't matter how far I go, I'm not low. Cause the motherfuckers see me and they seen me from any internet shit, bro. They could have seen me, been watching me, bro.
I seen an Instagram thing. I think you put it. I seen it. Somebody you put it up. You was out of town and you had like a shiesty on, and motherfuckers seen who you was or something like that.
Swear to God,
like,
nigga.
Like,
this thing I was in Miami, bro. And I think this was Miami, bro. I was leaving like a motherfucker. It's called, is it Bacon Bitch or some shit like that? It's some restaurant with a bitch. Yeah, it's some restaurant with a bitch in it on BD. So I'm leaving there and shit. Before them go there, I'm walking, folk. I got my shiesty on though. On the way back to the car, motherfucker like, hey, Tyson's on it. Woo. He was making a vlog and shit. He like, folk, get in the vlog. I get in the vlog and shit. Ooh, up to him. But it just threw me off because, like, nigga know you, see you so much, he know your mannerisms. He know how you look with a mask on, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was wild as hell. Like, I was so blue, like, low key, like, damn, because I'm really not low then. Like, if a nigga that watch me on YouTube or watch my videos anywhere know how I look with a shiesty on, G, like, with a shiesty on, I'm not low.
Yeah, that's right.
On B, and I had to think about that, too. Like, certain niggas I know, like, if Polo put a shiesty on, I'm going to know this Polo. Like, you feel me? Like, if you put a shiesty on, I'll be like, bro, corporate, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, so you really not low once a nigga see you so much, bro.
And shit, you
everything, bro. Motherfuckers know you for, they just seen you so many times, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you be like, you think you low and you not low. It's just like, it's just hard to even be low, fool. I ain't gonna lie.
That's true. So I'm gonna wrap it up with this. So you know, I had seen Durk. He had called home and he was just basically like saying like, you know, for the sake of Allah, when he come home, you know, he gonna lead by example. He gonna be an example. So I was just wanted to get your take on like, you know, like it's a lot of people becoming Muslim, but they still hold on to the other side of the street. You know, you can't be both when you choose. You know what I mean? You gotta pick a side or whatever. But it's like, you know, he said for the sake of Allah, you know, for the sake of God. I was feeling like, why you don't feel like people could latch onto that message and it be some type of unity or peace? You get what I'm saying? Because everybody, you know, a lot of people believe in religion, a lot of people Muslim, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I just, when he said that, it made me think about that. Like, you know, a lot of people Muslim, why they came for the sake of God? We gonna let you move. You my brother, you my brother. It be, what's your take on that?
Honestly, that's what's supposed to happen amongst Muslims. Like, another Muslim brother, you supposed to, like, a lot of shit supposed to get, like, slid to the side for another Muslim brother, bro. But just being honest, bro, like, a lot of motherfuckers, I can't tell niggas, and this is another reason why I be trying to stay, like, far away from, like, being a face or push of peace. Because, bro, you got to understand, there's some niggas out here that's from these blocks that ain't never lost none. Like, they done lost homies, but they ain't lose a brother to this shit. They ain't lose a real relative to this shit. Like I know niggas who in this shit, they whole household got squad wiped. All they siblings. Like, I know a nigga where he had 4 brothers. He the last one. Like, or even like people like M-Thang and Trigger, bro. It was like 6 of them, bro. It's just them 2 now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell a nigga what, like, it sounds damn near obnoxious all at certain times trying to tell certain shit because you ain't lost what they lost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. Like, yeah, you lost homies in this shit that you went to school with and shit. They lost real blood brothers. They known since birth, since all their life. And we like to say, I've known him all my life. I've known him all my life. No, you met him when you was 13 and then y'all been together or some shit. No, these niggas is born and raised from the womb to the tomb, folks. And it's multiple people that they've lost. You can't tell them to turn a blind eye, bro. Like, you can't fathom what they done lost, bro. I love my siblings to death, G. I could not imagine life without my sisters, G. Like, if I'd have lost one of my sisters in this shit, G, I wouldn't have never been right. Like, I ain't gonna lie, G. I think about that type of shit, like, or them losing their brother, G. How they is about their brother, G. Like, that shit would have turned my sisters into some backdoor type of females. Like, what? Lows getting dropped. I don't give a fuck until I get life doing this shit. Everybody getting backdoored for what happened to my brother. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you have not lost what these men have lost, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, even with certain shit, like, even with the Muslim thing, bro, like, I would love to see that happen for a lot of the Akis, bro. But a lot of the Akis, folks, done lost that I can't even ever feel on BD, bro. So me, as much as I want to see certain shit happen, I'm not going to be negligent to what they going through or what they went through. Because a lot of them times, bro, that shit sound like a slap in the face. Like, nigga, they just killed my brother. You talking about shake his hand and talk to him and do, no, bro. So
this what I feel when you saying that, this is what I take on that. I feel like they ain't faithful enough because I practiced Islam before, you know what I mean? But it's like, when you supposed to have like a perception of God to where it's like, you know, this gonna be my mate. I'm gonna meet him one day. So it's like I want to please him in any way I can. So this gonna displease him if I treat my brother like this. You get what I'm saying? Despite my pride, my ego, that seemed like that's bigger than my faith at that point. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? How you feel about that?
I mean, that's a valid take. I ain't gonna lie. I feel that, bro, because your belief in Allah is supposed to be bigger and stronger than anything that you feel. You know what I'm saying? So, like you say, to be in His good graces is what's most important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just at the same time, bro, like when you living in this world, and like I just keep speaking to the motherfuckers that lost siblings, bro. Like I swear to God, bro, I love my siblings so much, G. Like, and I feel you on that. Like, I wanna be in God's good graces, bro. So I would love to be able to do certain shit like that. But if I had took a loss like that, bro,
You don't know how you I get it.
I don't know how I would be. Like sitting in this seat right now, I could say what you say. Like, yeah, bro, like you want to be in God's good graces. If you believe this, folk, like you say you do, folk, you should do that. But sitting in they seat, I don't know they feeling, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't, and hopefully I never know. On Steve, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like, and I done seen what that do to so many people that I have to believe that, like, it's a feeling that never goes away, bro. Like every time you think about it, and the more it happens, like I say, people that lost multiple siblings, brothers, like, it almost, like, I'll be shocked if a nigga have a good bone in his body after what this shit done took him through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, to see certain still smile when all the fuck done happened to them and they people in this shit be like crazy to see. Cause a nigga don't got a lot to smile about, bro, when that type of shit is going on, bro. Like, I seen dumb old mama, bro, like, nigga, that shit was hurting me so bad for watching her cry. Cause, like, it's different to watch somebody cry and to watch them weep, folks. Like, I could tell that this is like, she tired. Like, this is past, like, I lost a son, like, this is hurting me. Like, she is tired of this, bro. Like, she done cried about losing her sons. Or like losing her, like she done cried about it too much now, bro. Like, it's to the point where it's like
her heart broke the first time.
Yeah.
Then it just again and again. I get
it's just like, and then the father, like his dad, like, man, just watching this shit. All these his sons. So it's like, damn. You done made all these sons, and you only got 2 left. You know what I'm saying? Damn. And that shit just, like, it turns niggas to different people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just like, from just is observing them, I just don't know, like, that feeling is different, bro. Like, it's an unfathomable feeling that I never want to experience myself.
Yeah, nah, real shit, though. Nobody would.
What?
Shit, but all right, man, with that, bro, that's it, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah.